Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting podcast of Holistic Faith. I'm your host, Faizan, and today we have a very special guest who is on a mission to conquer the challenging obstacles of Australia and Ninja Warrior. Joining us is Connor Leigh, who is currently training at the Ninja Academy Osborne Park, Perth, here in Australia. So let's welcome Connor. Connor, thank you so much, Matt, for accepting my invitation and coming to this podcast. Of course. Can you please tell us about yourself? What inspired you to stay fit and healthy and to pursue this Australian Ninja Warrior Challenge?
Yeah. Thank you, Faizan. So as you said, my name's Connor Leigh. I'm 21 years old and I'm currently studying exercise and sports science, so a bachelor's degree at university. And what inspired me to pursue this was, throughout my life, I've had a passion for fitness and staying active. I really believe that movement is medicine in this day and age, and that we need to move more. And in this facility, I find that there is so many facets and different areas of training that you can do here. Personally, I love handstand calisthenics, of course, the Ninja Warrior obstacle course, parkour, as well as a bit of rock climbing in different areas as well. So, I just, for one, and the most important thing, find it fun.
Good. As you said, you have been inspired into fitness throughout your life. Like, was it in your family? They are also into fitness, or you used to watch movies or follow some celebrities who are into fitness? What was the main reason behind your inspiration?
Yeah, great question. I think as I was young, I was exposed to a lot of different sports, which I think is very helpful. Looking back was definitely a big part that is now played into where I'm at today. So played cricket, soccer, football. I also did some basketball. So I think, where am I going with this?
That's all right. You mentioned about this facility, Ninja Academy. Can you please tell us more about this academy, where it is, and what sort of training do you guys provide here?
Yeah, so obviously this is the Ninja Academy Perth, and this is where I primarily train. This is located in Perth, Osborne Park, in WA. And this kind of facility, as I was mentioning before, has so many different areas that you can train in. So, of course, we specialize in the Australian Ninja Warrior obstacle course, which you can see on the Australian Ninja Warrior TV show. That's where it's been highlighted most. But we also have very experienced coaches in strength and conditioning, focused primarily on bodyweight exercises, mastering mobility through your joints, as well as strength through your joints, and various skilled classes as well, such as parkour, if you want to learn a handstand, as well as bouldering classes for rock climbing and that sort of thing.
So what does your day in life look like when you are actually training for the Australian Ninja Warrior here in this academy? How often do you train? What sort of training you do? Is someone training you, or you know what to do?
Yeah, great question. A day in the life currently for me is strength work. So a lot of pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, as well as strengthening your joints. So I do a lot of shoulder work, as well as focusing on strengthening the elbows and wrists. But it didn't start that way, and that's where coaches come in, and they're very helpful with imparting their experience on you. I started out with a coach, and they were taking me through the skills and the techniques for Ninja Warrior. And then from there, it was just up to me to build the strength and get experience over time on the course and on the obstacles. And now I'm where I'm at now.
Great. But I'm not going to go as per the script that we had. I'm going to improvise and show back to your degree. I think you are studying bachelor's in sports and education. Why did you choose this degree, and how this degree is helping you to continue with your fitness goals?
Sorry, I was going to say, in bachelor sport and exercise.
Yes, that's fine.
Sorry, do you mind repeating the question?
Yeah. So why did you choose the degree, bachelor's in sports and science, correct? And how this degree is helping you to continue with your fitness goals?
Yeah. Why I chose Bachelor Sport and Exercise Science was one, I definitely have a passion for it. I think that, movement is medicine. If I can learn how to coach and help people to move more, move in ways that is going to better their bodies, whether it's rehab purposes or coming back to sport from an injury. It could be just general fitness. Someone wants to lose weight, get healthier. That this degree can help me improve my knowledge in those areas and then impart that knowledge and help people achieve those goals, which I think is the most rewarding feeling you can have in helping someone achieve something like that. So
why Australia Ninja Warrior? You could have gone towards CrossFit, F45 training, calisthenics, yoga, Pilates, everything. I hope I'm pronouncing these names correctly.
if you are.
Why Australia Ninja Warrior?
Why? What a great question. Why Australian Ninja Warrior? I think for me, there's a few areas for this. One, I found it fun, and I think you can't emphasize that enough when it comes to fitness, finding something that you enjoy. Another thing would be that it is an individual sport in a sense, but it also is a community sport. So there is such a great community around Australian Ninja Warrior. Everyone encourages you in your run, wants the best for you. And then the last thing is, and that ties into that, is it's just UV the course. Really, it's UVU. And so you can really improve in those areas by seeing how well you did last time and tackling obstacles. And it's just a feeling of success and achievement as you do.
But tell us about your journey. Like, have you won any local competitions so far? And when can we expect to see you on a national television participating in Australian Ninja Warrior?
Yeah, well, we have plenty of local competitions here at the Ninja Academy Perth. Over my year and a half of more competitive, consistent training, I had a few podiums. No first places yet, but really, what I'm excited about is seeing the progression of my training, my experience on the course. And as I said, the community here has really pushed me in that area, which has been, super exciting. So I'm very looking forward to seeing where I can take this thing. And so, leading into that, Australian Ninja Warrior TV show, potentially in the next few years, I imagine.
And that's why I got you in this podcast early. So before you get famous, you have no time for us. Let's record it now.
No, there's always time.
All right. So as I can see all these obstacles here in this Ninja Academy,
Yes.
I can be wrong. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Most of these obstacles, they involve your upper body strength. So how do you incorporate the strength for your lower body? What exercise you do? And what about the stamina, your cardio exercises, your cycling and running, if you're only doing these obstacles here?
Yes, and that's something that ninjas do have to address and have to prioritize. So it is a primarily upper body sport and grip strength. So those are the areas you're going to focus on in your training. That does not mean to neglect your lower body at all, as there is balance involved, agility exercise or obstacles. And so that's where, in my training, parkour is very useful because that's where I train my balance, co-coordination with my lower body, as well as power and strength for agility. And then in the Ninja Warrior facility, we also have fire classes, which is like a HIIT workout, increases your fitness, and it's similar to CrossFit in the sense that you have a range of strength or muscle endurance exercises. And I found since doing that class over the past year that my performance on the course has improved greatly. So,
Perfect.
to me,
Let's shift our discussion away from Australian Ninja Warrior.
Sure.
Why it's so hard to get on a fitness journey?
Why is it so hard? Wow. That is a very great question. And I think a lot of people have thought about that, especially...
Let's suppose someone comes to you in your academy and they haven't exercised in their life.
Yeah.
So what are the fundamental things they need to learn and practice to embark on their fitness journey?
Yes, I think the first learning is realizing where they're at and realizing it's easy to compare to people here at the gym who have been training for years on end, and it's easy to look at them at face value now and not see the journey they've been on. So realizing where you're at, and then getting a coach, definitely. So somebody, that can impart their knowledge, help you achieve your goals, and show you what you need to do. And then, so that it could be a coach or a training partner as well. Training partner is very helpful. And then the last thing would just be develop consistency of what you can do. So don't try and run an hour on a treadmill or jump on a ninja course if you've never done it before. Start with where you're at and develop consistency there. It might be 10 minutes of stretching, or it could be 10 minutes of a light jog, or in a more Ninja Warrior specific example, if you can't hang on a bar for 30 seconds yet, start with 10 and then get consistent in training that and build on that. So
most of the people say that for your overall fitness, your exercise contributes over 30%, your food and lifestyle is 70%. How much do you agree with this statement, and what's your proportion in terms of food and exercise?
I'm not gonna lie, I completely blacked out.
Most people say that for your overall fitness, your food, whatever you eat, and your lifestyle contributes 70%, and exercise 30%. How much do you agree with this statement? And what's your proportion? How much importance you give to food and to the exercise?
Yes. I think that is certainly in an area I need to pursue knowledge in more and understand more in. But from what I do know, that it, is very important. Considering if you're looking at calories in, calories out, you eat a donut, it's going to be a lot more work to burn off or, expend that energy than it is just eating a donut, which is delicious, by the way. But
what do you eat? Because I know you're super fit, man. I've seen your videos, I've seen your handstand journey.
Yes.
So what do you eat in a day? Starting from your breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks?
Yeah, I think for me, I prioritize making sure I get protein for the day. As someone who's quite physically active, especially in strength exercises, it's really important to make sure I get my protein for the day. So I will have some sort of protein at each meal. Morning is eggs. So I always have eggs, some sort of fruit, and then I will typically have some sort of carb as well. So some bread or that sort of thing. Lunch is generally some form of meat like chicken or beef or lamb with vegetables, and then also some other form of fruit. So I love blueberries. Usually I have blueberries. And then dinner is, usually beef or some sort of meat as well with vegetables.
Yeah.
And then I have yogurt with the protein powder and some blueberries. And
how about the cheat meals? How often do you go and eat outside junk food?
Yeah. Not too often. It's usually probably a couple times a week, 3 times a week.
How do you still go 3 times a week and eat outside the junk food?
Yeah.
Oh, and still...
Well, it depends what you say by junk food. So I don't...
Fried food?
No. So if I'd count like a ham and cheese croissant as like a cheap meal or a burger.
Fair enough.
But that is then, if we're going on average, probably once a week, I would say. So over the month.
And how many times do you train in a week, and for how long?
Yeah, so at the moment I'm training probably say 6 days a week.
All right.
But it varies a lot throughout those days of the week. So it consists of handstand training. I have a course day, so a Ninja Warrior course day. And then throughout the remaining 4 days, I spread across parkour, endurance work, so HIIT workouts, and then my strength exercises for lower body and upper body.
So you don't do full body workout, you do splits, right?
Yes.
Because you can train 6 days a week. So for someone like myself who has a very busy life, work, family. If I train 3 times a week, strength training I'm talking about, and if I do full body workout, is that a good approach?
Yeah, and I mean, it depends, once again, where you're at. If 3 days a week may be too much for you to start. But yeah, say if you are at 3 days a week, you can keep up with that consistency for one, but also feeling like with your body, you're coping with that amount of stress. Then yeah, 3 days a week, a whole body split is no, there's no right or wrong. It's just what fits you best. And I find, yeah, if you can hit a whole body split 3 days a week, hitting the major muscle groups of both upper body, lower body, and core and that sort of thing, then it's a good approach.
You've been doing handstand for a very long time. Let's suppose I walk into your academy,
Yeah.
and I'll say that I want to learn handstand. How are you gonna test my fitness level that yes, if Faizan is ready to progress towards handstand, or no, he needs to do these few exercises as a prerequisites to start embark on the handstand journey. So how are you gonna test my fitness level?
Yes. Yeah, great question. So with handstands, a lot of beginners will have a fear as well of falling over. That's why our best friend is the wall. So we go straight to the wall. First, we'd make sure your wrists and everything are warmed up, and make sure you're feeling okay. And then what we would start to do is have you start in a push-up position. If you feel quite strong there, then you start to elevate your legs on the wall to a point where you are struggling but not about to collapse.
We're gonna have this video of you showing us how to do handstand. While I'm talking this, I'm gonna put in the background.
Oh, nice.
All right. So let's show our viewers this academy and few obstacles that you can perform. And you have to tell us which one is the easy for you and which one is the hardest for you. Let's see if I can do any of these obstacles here or not.
Oh, let's do it.
All right.
For there.
Thanks, Connor, for your time. For now, we say bye and let's see all the obstacles here. See you guys. Thanks, Connor.
Steps pretty good. It's the parkourist in me. Now these ones are called the trumpet because they move up and down as you step on them. So they're tricky, but you just hold your way through. I like to jump the end because I'm a parkourist.
Do you have to do it from the start if you fall down?
If I fall down,
Yeah.
then depends on the competition. Trampoline's fun. Boing. Right, this one's my favorite obstacle. Unhook the ring,
I don't see anything is hard for you, Mike.
hold it, and you pull back. Big swing. This one you can get a pull back. Pop up to it. Need a bit of swing on this board. And then this is a tricky catch. Onto the
Oh, got it. Good job.
Big swing. And then we pull this one. Another UFO, hand either side. All the way down. And then we got the wall to wall. Oh, and that's tough. Nice. Faizan's got a good climb up as well.
How do I get down?
Now there's a couple ups here.
This one?
Can't go that. I wrap around it
Okay.
with your legs.